Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Shifting again? I'm thinking about the Wilson shift, but not the regular one though, the 315. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so coffee sponsor of today is Ryan Bow. At Ryan Bow. So it's RYYYANBOW. Ryan Bow. Ryan Bow writes, "Hello, Harry. I hope to visit your store during my bachelor's party in April and hopefully get an autograph from you on my racket. Please keep doing what you're doing. Thank you." Oh, thank you, Ryan Bow. I appreciate you. And thanks for the dark roast today. If you want to be my coffee sponsor of the day, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. If you want to support the channel, super thanks is the way. Link is below. You can support us with as much or as little as you feel comfortable with. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in April, Ryan. And I wonder where your bachelor party is. Am I invited? Anyways, I'll sign something for you. Thank you, my man. All right. We got Gaia again today. All right, so at the time of this video, the Wilson Labs Shift rackets have just hit the market, meaning you can actually buy one right now. I have some on the wall, but I don't have many. They shipped me the light ones, which is this one, the 99 square inch head on the 300, and I only have like quarters and 3/8 here, and I only have a few of them left. The one that I don't have a lot of is the heavier 315 in the 18 by 20. Wilson has alerted me that whatever you see on the market right now will be whatever is gonna be sold for probably the next couple months. They will not replenish that inventory or this cosmetic. So it will be in short supply. Once they sell out, they will sell out. Or once they sell out, it'll be gone. They are going to retool this a little bit and produce this with final cosmetics. Schedule time will probably be July, August. You know, they always tell me a July, and it's usually August or September. So I don't know what final cosmetic will be, but if you do like this kind of a white color, get it now while you can. Okay? Now, I tried this racket, the heavier version, and actually have loved it. Loved it a lot. Everybody that I've so far tried the heavy with have loved it. Coach Pablo took the first one off the wall, which was a 4 1/4. I have a 3/8 left, and that's all I got, literally in the heavy. So let's take the heavy around and see if people agree with us that the heavy is the way to go. All right, we'll see you on the court. All right, so Coach Chris just tried the Shift 315 1820. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, Vanna White. What'd you think?
This is my first time playing with the shift racket, and I liked it. I think the 1820 doesn't feel like an 1820. It feels like a 1619. It's got a lot of power with this, like effortless power. Very responsive. I really like this shift racket. Again, it's I kind of like it more than the Clash. It's an interesting string.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I've never seen it like this too as well. It's 1, 2, 3,
10
4,
strings
5.
on the bottom.
10 strings
in the
on
throat.
the bottom.
Yep.
Very interesting, guys. I've never seen that before. And I think they're doing interesting things, you know, Wilson Labs. And I like that they're trying something new. So, yeah, I think, again, this racket, I would emphasize very easy to play and power.
Okay. So here's the technology behind the racket. Let's say most rackets flex this way.
Yeah.
So the way it flexes this way is, let's say, like a regular stiff racket.
Okay.
In their line, maybe an ultra.
Yeah.
Okay. When it flexes this way, because Wilson is counting this now, so side to side,
Right.
it's a Clash.
Okay.
Clash this way, ultra this way.
Okay.
So it's kind of two rackets in one.
Uh-huh.
Lot to compute.
Yeah.
So
So the swing weight for this way.
So here's the thing. I asked the question, like, why do we care about it flexing this way?
Yeah, topspin,
Oh,
serve, all that.
that's why we call him Dr. Chris.
Big brain.
So before I even told him, he knew the answer. That's exactly what they told me, because we don't swing like this.
Sometimes.
We do,
Yes.
but we swing like this. Therefore, the flex of this needs to be calculated.
Yep.
Damn, you're so smart. The only one that actually figured it out. I couldn't even figure that out.
Yep.
So did it feel like that?
No, actually, I think, again, I think the biggest thing is it's easy to play with. So it almost took it for granted, that feeling a bit more. Out of all of the Wilson, like the Clash, I felt like this so much, like that way. But then when I was hitting topspin like that, it's like, whoa, actually I felt, yeah.
Gave a little bit.
Gave a little, yeah, I felt it a bit
Dwell
more.
time. Yeah.
Yes, and that's why I think you'll be surprised by the power and the topspin that you can get out of that. So
The weird thing is, this 18 by 20 felt like that. Everything was more accentuated.
yes.
The lighter version didn't feel like that.
Oh.
It felt like it was missing something. I'll bring you the other one to try too.
Okay.
But it was mixed reviews on the first one, positive reviews on this one so far.
Interesting.
All right. Coach Chris, thanks for testing out the Shift 315 99 18 by 20 with me. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at CP Chen Tennis.
And
that's
it.
It.
You sure?
That's it.
All right. Guys, the Shift tour continues. Let's see who else we can get next.
This is crazy. You got it, Rob. You got pro step in hand. Let's go.
All right, so we just got off the court. Wilson Shift 99 315 18 by 20. Since Coach Rob's holding it, let's go with Coach Rob.
All right. I'm not usually an 18 by 20 fan, but this felt really good. I really enjoyed hitting with it. Ball jumped off the racket. Great feel. Was really surprised when you told me it was 18 by 20. I'm like, are you sure? And then I looked a little closer. I'm like, yeah, it's 18 by 20. And yeah, it played really well, really smooth, really liked it.
Would you trade? Would you switch? No more pro staff?
Excuse me?
We shifting to the shift?
We're not shifting from the pro staff, but this is a really good stick. So my loyalty is with the pro staff, but this is really good and feels great. I think it gave me a little more power than probably the pro staff.
Most definitely it will, and it does, yes. High school kids?
Definitely high school players, tournament level players that are, looking for probably a little more power.
4.045 and up?
Yep, I'd go with that. For sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Coach Jerod.
Yeah, so I think on my end of the racket, pretty much have to echo the same things that Coach Rob said. I did not expect this to have as much power as it did. So if I'm comparing this to the 1620, I was pretty skeptical with that racket just because anytime I'd hit off-center shots, it was just rattled in my hand. But anytime I took this thing, confidence was through the roof. I mean, again, you just forget that it's an 18 by 20 because every time I play with an 18 by 20, it doesn't really work well for me just because my game usually relies on spin. So I was blasting balls. The responsiveness was great. And I think just the weight overall was just handling those heavy shots. So yeah, it was like a 315 gram racket. I usually gravitate towards something that's a little bit heavier, but in stock form, this thing felt pretty damn good. So that's kind of my take on this one.
I agree with you. I don't think this actually needs anything. I mean, we reviewed this before, and the more I hit with it, like with you guys, I'm like, it's kind of perfect, like it is. And I mean, if I was a Wilson guy, like I used to be a Wilson guy, this would be the one I would want.
Same here.
But since it's not final yet, that this is the final product, one suggestion would be 1620, okay? 1619 be better though, okay? Wilson, if you're listening, whoever's out there, Jason, my buddy, Macy, can you put in your 2 cents and toss it over there and say 1620, 1619 preferred, but keep the racket the same. And I think we got a big time winner, okay? You listening? Okay. All right. All right, guys, thank you for your honest review of the Labs Shift 315. This is definitely the winner of the 2 shifts, okay? So shift it to this one. Coach Rob, thank you so much. As always, my Wilson man, bleeding the red. There it is.
Wilson red.
That's right. Coach Jerod?
Yep.
I appreciate your time, my buddy. Where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at MAH Tennis.
MAH Tennis. That's it. All right. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Is this on?
Harry, what are we doing here?
Oh, hey, bud. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I'm just setting up my swing vision over here so that during our hitting session, we can, see how bad I'm doing today.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
But you won't be doing bad, Harry.
No.
You'll be moving your feet, watching the ball.
This is why I love you, buddy.